broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dan Anderson here in Oxfordshire. Welcome very much on this weekly webinar. This is the Pulse Beat to stay in touch with you, and I'm very pleased to see so many on the call. Main thing today is to give you a little bit more of an update on the Neocoin roadmap and to talk about the Black Box project. But it'll be quite a short webinar, and we're just working on so many different things. Obviously, there are many things happening in the Leo business now at the moment, and certainly some people have left the building and are pursuing other opportunities, and it is what it is. We can't deny people the choice to do what they want to do, and most of the people are parting as friends, and sort of friendships last, and sometimes businesses change. We're working very strongly on the future. Now, we have a core corporate team. We're working on the Neocoin 4 migration and that swap. We're working on future projects. So we're kind of still in the game, and we're still working very, very hard. But we understand that it's not easy to be a field leader at the moment. But our commitment is to deliver what we said that we would do, and we're certainly doing that in terms of Neocoin and going forward. Now, the website of neocoin.org is getting an update very, very shortly, and is starting to go into now making it official to the outside world, our migration to the new Neocoin 4. Now, this is the kind of the big one, because this is where we are taking what we've learned of the dynamics of this when it mixes in with direct selling, when it mixes in with network marketing and the community that we want to build, and scarcity. The scarcity model of having fewer coins and a smaller blockchain is something that if I could go back to 2014, we would have done it right back then. In fact, in 2014, I was speaking to someone the other day. I wish we just created a 1 million coin Leo blockchain, because that would have been so powerful. But it is what it is, and we learn, and everything happens for a reason. Now, on etherscan.io, you can see the token. It exists, and the contract address for this Ethereum token is on your screen there now. And as you know, we're going to now migrate from the Neocoin 4 blockchain into the Neocoin 3 blockchain, and the exchange rate there will be 1 for 33. So that means that if you have 33 Leo coins today, after the migration you will have 1, but that will be a much more valuable coin, because we're going from a 1 billion blockchain to a 21 million. So that's kind of a factor of 50 to 1. So that is going to be something where if you, for instance, today had 1% of the Neocoin blockchain in your wallet, because you were extremely successful at building your business and acquiring coins, you would still have 1% of the new blockchain. So no one will lose out in terms of their participation in the project. But the 20th of February is the target date now. So we will then migrate from, say that you use an Atomic wallet, you will be given a address to transfer your coins to. We will do our swapping, and we will send back to you. So you will give us Neocoin 3, and we will give you back Neocoin 4, and you'll be able to use the same wallet, because we're still on the Ethereum blockchain. The blockchain swap that we're doing now is fundamentally to adjust the size of the blockchain, and we will take a 90-day period of time to do this. Obviously, all of the back office coins will be migrated by us. So all of that will work very, very easily and smoothly. But this will be the process that we go through. There'll be plenty of information coming your way now. We're updating and upgrading and finalizing the upgrade of the neocoin.org website. So the instructions will be there in the languages that you need. And so this is kind of the process, and that will start on the 20th of February, go on for 90 days. What we will then do after that is introduce new Neocoin for product packages. So this will be something then that, as a stakeholder of the smaller blockchain, you'll be having the benefit that we've seen and experimented with in a couple of product iterations that we've done over the last 18 months. So we know that this will work, and this will also then go towards driving up the value of Neocoin. So we're battling and we're fighting and we're holding our own, but we're very excited by this, because then this is the way that we deliver on all the promises and can then take the value of Neocoin forward. And that there'll be many opportunities within that, because Obviously, the price of Neocoin now is not where we want it to be, but that also creates opportunities that I'm not going to talk about on this webinar, but that in itself are quite exciting. When it comes to the black box project that I'm working on, this is something that is sitting in a much bigger landscape than just digital currencies or education. This is something to do with the environment and some of the global concerns and pressing problems that we have. My problem, as I was explaining to someone earlier having a meeting with, is how do I take this vast project and squeeze it into direct selling and turn it into a meaningful thing where people can participate without it becoming too complicated or too much leverage on it. We will have it ready by April, and I'm also trying to turn it into something that will work in all markets, which, because it's such a big project, it obviously will, but there are cultural things going on and things that I'm not prepared to share with you yet. But let's just say that this is going into the core mission of really making a big impact in the world, much more than anything that we've ever done before. And I'm still very excited by it, but there's a couple of unknown unknowns that I'm trying to become, that I'm trying to learn about with the speed of sound, because we're also sort of moving at the speed of sound. So get ready for Neocoin 4 is my fundamental call to action message. Hold strong and hold fast. There are bigger concerns in the world today than some of the issues that we're having in Leo. I was speaking to our Chinese earlier, and if you're following anything to do with the coronavirus, you know that they're facing some very, very tough and uncertain times where most of our members are pretty much in not exactly in house arrest, but they're not going out. They don't want to take any risks of contracting coronavirus. To the members that we have in Wuhan and in the Hubei province, our thoughts are with you if you're on this call. There are sort of big concerns in the world today about this, and again, I'm almost obsessively reading about this, because it's kind of such a big thing to impact on a multicultural business like what we have. So I don't have a lot of time for people feeling sorry for themselves when some of our members are facing real difficult times at the moment, especially in China, but in Asia Pacific, and let's see what happens in the rest of the world. But it is quite concerning, and it kind of puts problems and issues that we all feel so strongly about in a bigger kind of frame and context. So thank you for standing by us, and thank you for coming in on the call. We are still here, we're still fighting, and I will be still here and still fighting in months from now and weeks from now and years from now, and not going anywhere until we've delivered on the promises. So this is Dan Anderson saying thank you very much indeed for coming on the call, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week on the 17th of February. Thank you very much indeed.